Hello, everybody. It's me, Lego my doggo. It's been a minute. Sorry, I actually took a bit longer than I thought I would drinking that milk. I was really savoring. Anyone new to this channel or returning viewer? This is just my channel. A little dude in the corner. I don't know. It's funny. I feel like it gives me a better way to talk to you guys. It's a character I made a long time ago, so I saw that was Han was over in YouTube. And then we got anyone before I start. Slimy Diamond and Twitch chat. I have both of the chats open, so. My mic is cutting out. I gotta actually what the hell? Okay, that's not working at all. I'm gonna sneeze. Is it still cutting out? I don't hear it cutting out. Let me check Twitch, because it might just be our Twitch thing. I won't get no. Looks like it's fine. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe it was just my mic wasn't close enough. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I remember this.
You're here to slay her.
Let's see.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
I do want a reward. Can you tell me what my
It's
prize
a
is?
secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise
We walk
it's
in the
going to
path
be
in the
even
woods with this
better
one.
than your wildest imagination.
I really want the reward now, so. Where is it? Where is it? I need more. Yeah, I can't. There's
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
short path.
You'll
Not
find the
again.
princess within.
I've only walked up this thing like a jillion times.
A warning. She will lie. She's
Yep,
not going to
yep,
go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Oh,
We're
the
supposed to
hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's.
And we're just gonna proceed into it. I don't think we've ever walked
The
in here.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are. The blade is your implement.
I don't think I've ever entered it without the blade. So let's just go in here. If you don't know this game, it's just a big old path
The door to the
game.
basement creaks
Lots of
open,
different endings.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lived, her voice softly carried.
Hello?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I think it would be like really hard to pick your nose with like a finger like this. with that claw, you think that would just like, I feel like that would hook up in there and just pull out part of your brain with it. Just go.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of...
Lie, I'm here to save you. I can lie to say I'm here to save you. Yeah, I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
I don't know, man. I've listened to you plenty of times.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Yippee.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
That's right.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'm here to save you. Come on. Let me brush that hair out from your face. Put it behind your ear.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh.
Don't do it. If she gets out of the...
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Let me look at the chain.
Only making this more difficult.
Oh, look at that cute little smile.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I don't think I am.
No. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them up.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No, not really. Kind of just like walk down here after a
somewhere
man.
upstairs.
My schizophrenic voices told me to.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here...
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Oh, that's horrifying.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Fish eyes, yeah, those are some big ass
If
eyes.
we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure
Damn,
we'd be
girl, you
nonchalant
blink with them
about cutting
eyes.
our way out if it meant we attempted to make your way out of the basement, but the door... Is someone else here?
Yeah.
You try the door,
Yeah, sure, why not?
but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and plea. You're here to slay the princess. You make your way to the bottom of the
man,
stairs.
I don't have the
This
knife
would have
either.
been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I'm sorry, man.
Easier for
I
everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
clicked twice. Damn.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah. Whoops.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
what the-
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the
Oh, that is
determination of a trap.
absolutely horrifying. I did not even think about that. I mean, like, I got some claws. I could just kind of like help.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, or we could use it to free her.
Yeah,
You
let's
won't
use it to
like
free
what
her.
happens if you...
I only have one option to save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Those are some gnarly claws, bro. There's something called a fingernail clipper. You know, you can actually use it to trim those things back.
You cut into her flesh.
The fact that she's just looking at me like this doesn't hurt. It's
The blade
scary
is
as hell.
sharp, and it takes little
Stop!
effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the
Yeah,
whole ordeal.
I was questioning that too.
She didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the
You're-
ground.
Her smile's just got some blood.
How is she still smiling after everything?
Got a little,
It's
got a
like
little
she's
something
not bothered
there.
by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's
No.
go.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body
Hey, no,
steps
no.
forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't
Yeah,
just
you can't do that. You can't change my story
Watch
narrative.
me.
What are you?
Warn her. Yeah, warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Yeah?
You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying not to, man.
Your body lunges forward.
What the?
The blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Thank you.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
She's fine. Resist. Is there any other thing? Just
The
resist.
blade. Move
No.
the blade.
The blade is gonna stay right here in my hand.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a course.
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah, I know it's not me. I'm trying to save you here.
She nervously
Oh.
reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Ooh, are you gonna kill me?
She plunges it
Oh,
into your
no.
chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is
Oh, look at that.
agony.
It's the stuffed man himself in YouTube.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
you stabbed me in the chest. That's crazy.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Nah. This is our.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and she
I'm sorry.
Damn, could you not like go for a more vital area?
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you.
I don't know.
As much as I prefer
Go
for
auto
things to
move.
have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made
Oh,
your choice.
she's
It's
crying.
over. Everything
Rust of
goes
the knife,
dark.
yeah.
And
The
you
rust.
die.
I died. No, I died. Oh, it's not like I've died over and over again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
In
And
the
in the
basement.
basement of that cabin
It's
is a princess. You're here.
A terrible sense of deja vu.
He doesn't remember what happened.
Yes, he didn't approve of us
Oh!
last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Oh, hell
Yes,
yeah.
you'll have to be very
Keep double
sneaky
clicking.
about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us
four
will be
of us.
foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. What can I say?
Did I just
A
double click
world
again?
without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Yeah, let's just go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I need to see if it's on auto.
She will
ring.
lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not
Okay,
playing along with your little
So that's
game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Man. He's us, so we're schizophrenic.
But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Maybe.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Saving the princess.
The interior of the cabin is clear. The blade is your.
Oh wait, we gotta look at the mirror. We keep
Walk
touching
up
the
to
mirror.
The wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see.
What are you talking about? This is...
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how
But there was a mirror, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
That's right. We take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on her. There's no use arguing over. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing but it's still a stone basement. A soft voice.
Hello?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Wedding bells.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without...
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
I don't know what you're talking
Just
about.
remember that her charms are all part. You walk down the stairs and lock
Aw,
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
My love, we're here to...
You know she can't hear you.
She may not be able to hear my words, but...
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you.
I love my
Oh,
schizophrenic
yeah.
voices.
I was.
Did you hear that? She said...
Let's
we're
go!
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Goes well with every one of us, bro.
Waiting for you to
We're
come
all
back.
schizophrenic here.
I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense.
Yeah, that's
Our
true.
beloved's hands remain unstained.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first.
We
Damned a whole world. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of ink.
Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off.
Oh, don't say that. I don't want to cut off her arm. It's
We
weird.
won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yep.
No,
I'm
you're right.
believing in the
It's extremely
smitten
bizarre
here.
behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay.
Oh. We're just
No.
gonna rescue her.
I can't let you do that. If you
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah, we got enough voices.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without
I swear, I'm gonna
a second
stab
thought.
myself again.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Please.
I'd listen
We
to
haven't
him
even
if I were
gotten
you.
a chance to
He has
try
a
to
lot of
save her.
Strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I
Nah.
can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Oh,
I
man.
told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up
Oh,
and
look at
smothers you in a
that.
joyful embrace.
We get a hug.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
No, surely not.
What do we do now?
I don't know, we leave, I guess. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Oh, man.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I don't know, man.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
No, that's a woman right there. Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, let's go.
As the princess takes your hand in
look at
hers,
that.
you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
I will mope
A
about
happy
it.
ending.
Moping
Let's
is the
go.
only course you love-blind fools have left me with.
I'm pretty sure there's 3 chapters, so I wonder how we're gonna die this
Princess walk
time.
Up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Oh,
and what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Oh. Alright, well,
That's
we'll
a
just open
familiar
it.
move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah, we are supposed to leave right now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Nah.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything
This
you
guy
would
speaks
ever know.
more well.
Are you
Damn.
listening to this?
This guy
You don't
speaks
have
better
to go
than I
along
ever
with the
could for
every
this
whim of
moment
that
in time.
delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Pretty much. I think I've got it. Yeah, I'm gonna open the door by myself.
Okay. Yeah, you've got this.
Let's go. Let's kick it down
You place your hand on the door,
and die.
and
We die probably.
the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure
Let's
strength of our
go.
hearts, bound together as one.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away.
I'm gonna fix
If you don't
myself
mind,
a
I'm gonna
drink.
fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Man, I don't
You know,
have enough
if her
drinks
walking out that
to
door is
to
really
join you,
gonna
man.
end the world. Can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone.
Yeah.
That's not how this
Oh,
works.
damn.
Yes,
It
what
is
he
late.
said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Yeah. Ooh. That's a good I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Anyone want to chime in on my options here? I really have no clue which to pick here. Should we just ignore them? Should we just leave? Stay here, build a life together? I don't know. No, anyone, no one want to say anything? I got 4 viewers on Twitch. That's surprising. I don't think I've ever seen more than 4 viewers on Twitch. That's cool, though. Yeah. Sure, I'm gonna just pick this first one then.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Oh, no, it was.
Did you suggest that? I wasn't.
What are you struggling with?
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait.
Why would she's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
What do you mean? Yeah, sure, let's try to say.
We would have to be here forever. I don't know you.
What?
This is really what you want, though.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corner.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about
Oh.
this. But she can't be unhappy about staying. I don't know. She has a point. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things. If we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Is he gonna kill us?
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do.
Please, do not rip out our heart.
What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no! What are you doing?
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not
Yeah,
the decider.
yeah, no way.
And yet, it will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with your exposed heart,
damn!
framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Okay, this guy's a little obsessive now. I don't trust him.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
Aw, she loves us.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then...
Opposite.
Everything goes dark, and we die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Happily ever after. Oh, let's go. This is the worst love story ever. Oh,
In the
damn.
wood. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not now. He's clearly disorientated.
Opportunist.
I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love
thank
more
you.
schizo
I'm just
voices
happy
in my head.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from, meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls.
I just realized
their
she's holding a
multicolored
heart.
glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? Yeah, he was a bit of a loud
Yeah,
one,
the
wasn't
voice of Smitten has not been here.
Is he okay? We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us in. Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
What if he's like in the basement, a separate entity? Just go to the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right. You couldn't see it last time. I'm sure that hasn't changed. Let's just do our... See what? Oh, I think I know this one. It's either a mirror or... What? Just ignore him. You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, if the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice.
This place is nice.
Fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
Alright, just
Don't worry about
raise
it,
my
boss.
microphone
You're
out of
doing
my eyes.
great.
I'm just kind of like ducking.
I'm not. But I appreciate the encouragement.
Just keeps my posture better.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home.
Dinner's ready. Oh my
As much
gosh!
as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to... Why are you so on edge? This is... Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss.
Yeah,
One of
man.
Nice things
She
ever
cooked
been
us
a problem.
dinner. Also, I don't like how the railing
That
is
is the
just
problem.
right here. Like, it
This
doesn't
isn't
go down the
supposed to be
stairs.
nice, and she's supposed to
It
be
just
a prisoner.
stops on the flat part.
I need to stop
part
talking.
where you
I need to
Probably
stop
don't need it the
talking.
most.
Go upstairs, okay?
Lead up the stairs.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak
What?
torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room,
Aw,
push
man.
down a little,
She
and the
said
entire world is
dinner's
saved.
ready. Of course I'm
It's
gonna...
easy.
Also, it looks like she's got a bigger
Yeah,
dress
that
on.
is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
Yeah, that's right.
You're
opportunist.
here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better?
Yeah.
It is. better, right?
Finally push yourself up. You mentioned
Oh,
dinner.
right, dinner. I'd totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright, and a
let's
shadow
go.
dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure.
Am I ever? And look at this. Yeah. After everything we've been through, we could use a break.
A feast.
More than that, we deserve.
No, of course I'm not going to refuse her hospitality.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
We're enjoying dinner.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors
Hungry,
you could
bro. This
scarcely
whole thing
begin
is
to describe.
empty.
Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy.
That's the best part.
And then it's over.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so the meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
Oh, this is getting
Does
sad.
it? Because
I
it
don't
seems
like
like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
again the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy, the bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. I'm so tired. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings, and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was.
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Maybe we should just leave.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of, as if in response to the dousing of their brother. But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her.
What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
Yeah, games are fun to play.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game. its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
Oh. You get to play
We can probably
Yu-Gi-Oh!
work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds...
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as... I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know?
I mean...
What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you...
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Win the game without the help of a
Time
manipulative
passes.
voice.
You play the game. She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces...
Yeah. The game's just... As the shadow descends on the board once again, more pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun.
He built a card
In
tower.
fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Yeah, we did it.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into
Like
a
how
new
depressing
game,
this
the board
ending
resetting
was.
as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is... Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together?
getting
We just have to
so
stay
depressing,
positive,
bro. I just
and
wanted a
realize
happy
how
life
happy we
here.
are.
I thought we were gonna have a happy stream with
Keep
this
showing us
path.
all the cool stuff we have. Yeah.
Yeah. We just have to keep...
The princess's eyes.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that... How about...
The princess's face drops as she pauses mid-sentence.
Would you look...
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left.
The princess turns to face the final torch, eyeing it with an empty but gentle fondness.
Wouldn't that be nice? I love the little life we've built, and I hope it never ends.
We did it, didn't we? We found the right answer. We made everyone happy, and nobody had to get stabbed. Great work, team. Yeah. Everyone is happy.
It's always been cold here, hasn't it?
That's the. Oh wait, did the torch go out?
She's gone. Where did she go?
Oh, we
Should
kept the
we
last
try and
torch.
find her? And is that a... What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse. You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
I probably will see you again. Touch the mirror. Let's see how we've grown today. Withered. How have I withered?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. And yet, my waters, I am everything that you have known me to be. As easily as you can stand to be you, you are like me, even if it changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Oh, resent her.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
I hope so. I try, man.
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart.
Oh, I didn't even realize
Do
she's
not
got
mourn
actually.
her.
Nice
She has finally learned to sing for herself. The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Share your happy ending with her. I wasn't super happy, man. That was just kind of
You're on
depressing.
a path in the
I don't even
woods,
know how much I want to stream.
and at the end of that, you're here to slay her. Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your warn. She will lie. We're not going to ignore him.
Gavin. How this goes.
The interior of the blade. The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Hello.
Don't let it fool. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a way. You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay.
Hi. Okay. Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess is a funny ass thing.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
I actually go back upstairs? Yeah, I can. Yeah, what have you been eating?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but okay, but actually, what has... The princess hesitates. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea. She knows what she'd do. She's just so...
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
I just want to know, man.
It's not like you'd believe me.
Try me.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't.
You're making a... No.
I
You're
don't
doing
know.
the
I'll
right.
just
Walk
let
up
her
to the
out.
chains by... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere doubtful.
Okay.
You attempt to make your... Someone... You try to... Your shout. You're here. You make your way to the... Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight...
If I could just get out of these...
As she rips her flesh. It's the... Or you won't...
I can actually
Fine.
do this again.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade... No. Stop that.
I can't actually resist this time.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it up. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth.
It's an animal
somehow
now.
Sharp enough to pull apart. You collapse to the floor. Your body. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least... It can't just end. As much as I'd prefer, everything goes dark.
Oh, so this is different, too. Because I was about to say, I'm like, normally it doesn't let you
You're on
do
a
the
path
same option.
in the woods. You're here.
I just turn around.
You have already committed to my completion. You
I can assure you, if he doesn't remember, brilliant. You know, did I...
Oh, the opportunist is back.
Those are two very different... Let's say for a moment, you died last time, which probably were just weighing our options, and I can if you... And I believe your other question was some... If it's the latter, do you think that... That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually, you're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little... What matters is that almost everyone seems to be... Just be quick. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her.
That's all. Let's just cabin after this.
Oh, she will lie. Don't worry, I think we've taken...
We got this.
The interior of the cabin is a mess. The blade is your implement.
I'm gonna touch the mirror.
Walk up. What are you talking about? You reach forward and rub your hand against...
Just touch every single mirror I
I hope
say.
you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I wonder who the hell is watching. I'm sure Slimy is like on YouTube it says there's 3 watching. Obviously one of them is me, but who are the other 2? And then on Twitch it also says that. Obviously I'm watching, but who are the other 2? Well, no, Slime was watching. But who's the other one, I guess?
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope so. Focus up.
Let's just
No
walk in.
blade. Leaving it behind didn't work out, so it'll always be here if we need it.
Yeah.
Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know the door to the base, the weak starlight. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here,
I'm
slaying
tired
would
as
probably
hell. I
be
don't
doing
have
her
the
a
energy to
favour.
be
Her
streaming.
voice
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path.
See? She knows. Maybe, but she seems friendly enough. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's... Look, do you want to hear whatever? You need to stop. lingering. Your task is to slay the princess. In
Oh,
this
damn.
Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, and you can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
Oh yeah, Slimy stuff.
She's huddled against the far wall.
I still don't know who the
her
other
eyes
one is,
bright
though.
and glaring from amid the thick.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine.
She's acting like she already knows you.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Deductive reasoning.
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you?
That's crazy.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. You fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us?
Not really.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Slayer. Slayer,
Let's
lay.
shut her up a bit first.
Slayer.
Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her.
No,
You're
I
just
thought
going
there
to
was
make
a more of
things
a
more
romance
difficult than they
option.
have to be.
I thought that's what I was gonna take. That's why I made that title.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Ooh,
Sorry about that.
smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. Oh, if you're
Sorry.
sorry, then let me out of here.
Okay. Should team up? Yeah.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I
Yeah.
have.
Keep yawning and yawning.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Yeah, we
Do you
should-
know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
I don't know what you're talking about. Da-da-da-da.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Okay.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Oh, look at that.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Yeah.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices...
Let's leave.
Yes, let's.
Yeah.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves
Here
face
now.
to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh, no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back, it shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together.
The hero's right, man.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well
Just
be.
go
I'm
first.
talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted.
Nah, I think
Don't
we
know
can
how
trust her. Yeah, I'll step onto the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement.
I love how the camera moves.
Princess
It's
follows
like-
close on your heels, perhaps even
Oh,
a little
surreal.
closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack. No, the stairs are a bunch of overgrown
fair
roots.
enough.
But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time, isn't that a relief? We're fine. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proud. What did you just say? I think we know what. You feel something dig into your shoulder,
Ow.
sharp and piercing. The princess claws together, you tumble back down the uneven stairs,
Ow.
your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
It's messed up, man.
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks.
I don't like
having a broken back.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
That's real.
It's what I would have done.
Like,